Can you hear me? Yes, now it's good. Hello everyone, thank you for visiting this little shiny, it's not little anymore, panel, your first Furcon convention. It's featured by a security department of Eurofurence, and my name is Fayadok. I'm one of the directors of the security department here, and I'm happy that I can welcome you at this panel. If you see me all the time speaking on my papers or the presentation, be with me because we were preparing only a few minutes ago. So it's a Furcon convention. Okay, what can you expect in this hour we are talking about? Yes, we will bring you some information up how you can get the best out of Eurofurence, how you can survive Eurofurence without any bad injuries or something like that, and also other big conventions. The rules you will hear here are not only for Eurofurence, they are basically somehow international. But it's not only me on the stage who is here for you. And when I say international rules, you have seen it in the panel description maybe. I have a special guest for you here. He's a scientist, an author, an entertainer, and one of our dearest guests of honor since, I don't know, years, ages or centuries. He's from the United States. He's the chairman of Furcon, Pennsylvania, of course. Dr. Conway, but who the fuck is Dr. Conway? So please, welcome, Uncle Kage. Yes, so my script is gone. Okay, so first things first, I go on with my script. Is this okay for you while you are doing? Yeah, I'm fine with it. Okay. Little question at this point. Can we have some light in the audience, please? The little question is, who of you, it is really the first furry convention you are visiting? Raise your paws.
Wow. Okay, good. That's why there's more than 5,000 people here.
For who of you is it not? Okay, it's also nice. So you are here for, I guess, yes, fun. Not for me, but it's pretty fine, I know. Okay, so the rules are here we are talking about in the next hour are basically valid for Eurofurence, of course, for Furcon, I don't know, Nordic Furcon. I hope there's no one here because we are stealing each other the concepts every year, so yeah, but it's perfectly fine. That's not stealing, it's negotiation. Safety first. Let me try. Oh yeah. Do you see the welcome? Yeah. Safety first. Why are we all here?
People are all here because this is their community and they want to meet with other furries and have fun and get hurt. Actually, no, you don't want to. That's why he's here.
Yes, he's talking about, yeah, okay. So, but why is there a security department existing at the furry convention? That's, thing is a lot of furry, everything is fluffy, but why do we have a security department? What's that? So, because
I'll tell you why.
Yeah, oh, you know.
You have a security department because somebody made it necessary.
You know, all the signs we put up everywhere in the CCH, you have seen maybe signs and roll-ups and something like that. Why are we do have signs and roll-ups?
Because every sign, every roll-up is there because someone made it necessary.
The first furry convention, first Eurofurence, never had a sign. And
no.
From this up, it's not. So now we have piles of signs and roll-ups. Yeah. But the security mission, you can read it on the presentation, is we want to guarantee and to safeguard the maximum of fun for everyone. Everyone means everyone, also us. So that's the thing. So please keep on the rules and stick to them. Why are we on stage? Oh, good question.
Because there's line up here.
Oh, right. That should be.
Post. Riesen Cabinet Osmoselam. Actually, we are here because I have been, this Weizmann. I've been running a furry convention for 25 years. This gentleman has been security for how many years? Too many.
No, it's not that much. It's 7 years now.
Okay, between us, we have 32 years experience of operating these conventions and seeing how people have made signs necessary. Our purpose up here is to make sure, this being your first furry convention, we want you to get the most out of it. We want you to have fun. We want you to enjoy it. We don't want you to get hurt. We don't want you to make a social misstep that could take away from the fun. That's our purpose.
Okay. So, short. To prevent you from not having fun. I think the thing is, we had no time to share our concepts on the presentation, but it fits perfectly together. Safety. Yes, I'm the bad guy. He's the good guy. I'm always the bad guy. The most important rule. I think you know.
All right? If you know it, say it. 6 hours of sleep. 2, 1, please.
And it means 6 hours of sleep per day.
Oh yes, this is per day.
Also the shower is
Per day, and you're right. It was never necessary for us to say this before. Now it's necessary per day.
another sign, another rule. Every day.
Yeah.
And there's also a reason why there is beneath the two, not only a burger and a soft drink, there's also an apple. Yeah. Because why? Don't forget to eat. It's crazy that we have this sentence here in the presentation, but
Like I said, everyone has made it necessary. And it's a serious thing. We're funny men, we're trying to keep this entertaining, but this is your first convention, your first opportunity to be around other furries. You found your community, you found your world. We've seen it so many times. You'll be having so much fun, you'll be running on adrenaline, you will literally forget to eat. Your body won't forget. Your body will remind you in short enough order that you have not given it the proper fuel. Good things. I mean, that's vegetables, meat, some starch. Energy drinks, that's not food.
at every convention it happens that you have in front of you this fluffy, shiny pile lying, and furries, that's nice because they always smile. So if the girl or guy inside is already dying, it still has a smile on it. Very nice. So when you do medic, you don't know what's inside. So and then you put off the hand and say, hey, how are you doing? And when did you eat last time? And the answer is, I don't know. And yeah.
I ran into this last night. In fact, it turned out not to be a serious one,
Yeah.
but it is good form. Do not be afraid. If you see a fursuiter sitting very still,
But smiling.
it is perfectly acceptable. In fact, we encourage you to go up to the fursuiter, don't touch them, just leave them say, is everything all right? If they don't answer, maybe they don't speak English, try alles in Ordnung. If you still get no answer, or if the answer is anything other than yes, call for help. Why is the answer anything other than yes? You explain that.
No.
I can explain it.
Because I want to drink also the wine.
Okay. When you're in fursuit, you might have gotten yourself into a heat-related problem. Heat exhaustion, heat stroke. For both of these, one of the early symptoms is mental confusion. Your brain is cooking. You're overheated. So if you ask the person, are you all right? And the answer is, that's no. The only correct answer is yes. Everything else is, may I have some help, please? If you see a security lanyard, the striped lanyard or a red lanyard for staff, call for help. If you don't see that, grab the nearest person and say, we need some help. Please go get a security person or report it to the venue and then come back. Why and then come back? I don't want you to go off and go to the bar. I want to make sure you do what I told you. Go get help and come back, please. There's your first aid lesson.
Thank you. We come back to this even a little later.
Oh, we will.
One detail, yes. Okay, it's something your grandma or mom would cook for you, so that doesn't mean the snacks and Christmas sweets and the energy drinks and also not pills. I have took my pills. That's not enough. Okay, COVID is still a thing. I think you don't want to hear it, but bear with it that it is around. And if you don't feel well at all, so you just call medics. And if it feels like you have some flu, severe flu, or maybe this nice thing we have all survived for many years, call the medics. Don't go coughing through all the hallway, please, because it's also our convention. And why is it important to keep your body up and running with fruit and good fruit and vegetables and good drinks? Because the immune system is a thing.
Your immune system relies on your body being properly fed and properly rested. Your immune system will become weakened if your body is not fed, if your body is not rested. And you will get, there's that word that you see on the screens, concrete. There are people from, 56 different countries here?
Maybe, yes. 5,300 attendees.
People from 4 different continents. I come from North America. We've got germs over there you guys have never heard of. We have.
Yes.
Anyway. Well, they heard that, didn't they? Sorry.
We already had this in Spanish, something.
Yeah, the Spanish thing, yeah. Your body has not been properly accustomed to the germs that are coming from all over the world. You need to keep your immune system strong. If you are feeling ill, please don't share. We don't want it. Wear a mask. Wear a surgical mask. If you are in need of assistance, you want help, and you don't see a security person, you can say, I would like to have, do you have masks if people?
Yes, we have masks, of course, in the security office.
So if they are maybe starting to get sneezy and runny nosy, they don't want to go to the security office and shit. Yes. How can they summon help? What is the easiest way? Here,
get to security.
What?
To get one of the security.
Either help or security. What can you do here at Eurofurence?
That would screw up my presentation completely now if we go to this point. Later on, okay?
Suspense.
Later on.
See, if you had worked on the presentation like more than 15 minutes ago and shared it with your COVID, the venue. Let's talk about the venue.
If you have showed up more early, we could have.
I was sitting right out there.
Yeah, I was sitting there. Okay, talking about the venue. So, the venue, CCH, is really big. And we give you, because it's even a security topic, and this we tell you now is valid to all big hotels, to all big convention centers all over the world. If you visit NFC or Furcon one day, but if you go to Furcon, you have to deal with this shiny guy here. I think. How many attendees do we have? Approximately.
17,634 approximately.
0.5.
0.5.
Same with the thing, know your venue and know your hotel. So you're all staying in a hotel, not all at the Radisson, but everywhere. Know your convention center. What do I mean with this? If you, okay, there's something different. If you enter a room like this is a room with settled for 1,400 people sitting. and you're getting in there. You're entering through these doors on the back side. But if something bad happens, like a fire, the way you enter is not the fastest way.
No.
You have all these shiny signs on the sideway.
See those?
The screen thing is, they're not there for fun. So know your hotel and know your venue and take the time all over the world you are traveling. I do it, I don't know if my friend is here in the audience, but he knows and he's annoyed of me, but if I enter a hotel, I take this 10 seconds, it doesn't need anything. 10 seconds to see, this is my hotel room, there's my emergency exit, and here's the plan on the wall where to leave it on the fastest and safest way.
Not to be a downer, but both of us are in emergency services. If something happened in this room and we say that we need everyone to leave the room at this point, everyone is going to head to those doors and nobody's going to get out. You're going to need to know where these doors are. Don't be afraid to use them. Look for the little running man. That sign, the first time I came to Europe, I thought that meant this way to the toiletten. That's what it looks like.
It can be if it's an emergency.
I'm outside. Don't they have bathrooms?
Oh my God.
Yes, know the room.
Yes, it's also important if you go to clubs or bars, at least take this few seconds. And this convention center is really big and on the highest modern standards which is possible at the moment. You're in Germany, so if an alarm goes up, fire alarm or anything else, evacuation alarm for some reason, I don't know, aliens coming, something, you have to calculate that the building is transforming somehow because there may open doors automatically, but they also may close walls where there have not been walls before. So you're entering an area and say, oh, this is the, I don't know, artist alley something, and then the fire alarm goes, you turn around and suddenly there's a wall. We have tried it, it closes very fast. And so in every area there are signs where you can exit the fastest way. Yeah, a reputation is also a thing in the venue. Please, there are rooms and there's caterers inside and they really prepared well for us, not only for the food, yeah? Everything else. Yeah. There's nice cocktails.
I want to point out too,
the Riesling.
I want to point to the Riesling.
You're pointing to the Riesling.
This was provided by the venue. That's the agreement. No food in the CCH. Is that because they're mean? That's the agreement that Eurofurence made with the building to allow us to come in. Yes, you may have your convention here. There's just one thing. Let us serve the food. And Eurofurence agreed. Eurofurence agreed. You agreed. Let's keep it.
We have, at the moment, and I hope it keeps up, a perfectly reputation and agreement with the venue. And we want to keep it up. So if anyone tries to harm this reputation and the partnership we have with CCH, that's not a good idea because if one guy shines up and say, I don't want to pay the rules, so okay. Goodbye.
Yep, and here's the door.
We have several doors to exit, as you learned before. No, but please obey this food and external drinks things. Don't buy your McDonald's something, or last night we had a box of beer and sat inside of the CCH center and drink in front of the caterer and then have the, I don't know what it's called in English, I don't need the word, but the Frechheit. Die Frechheit.
What's that in English?
I don't know.
I can't hear you either. Never mind. Don't do that. And
to let them litter.
Yeah.
So no, we don't do it. If we find you for that, you have to talk to security.
because every rule, as one person made it necessary, do not bring in your own liquor to the bar and try to sell it to people. Ask us why that rule is necessary.
Yeah,
This guy in the front row will tell you that story.
We have no vaping, smoking is a thing, please outside
Yeah.
of the, it's in Germany everywhere. Okay, how to actually come shopping?
Yeah.
One thing to talking about alcohol at all is, I don't know if it comes later, but I want to point it out. And this, while we're drinking this, do you know it's alcohol free?
Son of a bitch, I thought it tasted bad. Porzellan für Onkelhagen.
Yes, alcoholic free. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'll let you have
Stupid,
this.
I'm not stupid. I cannot let you drink alcohol here on the panel. Where we're talking about don't drink alcohol too much.
You are not as dumb as you look. Anyway, he is serious. Yes, you'll see the entertainers with the, oh, we're drinking booze. That's our job. We are comics. We are funny. Know your limits. The last thing that security wants to do is have to carry your drunk ass out of the building. Don't make them do that. And I'm very sorry about that last year. I'm very, very sorry.
Did you pay the bill?
I think somebody paid the bills.
Okay. To talk about it later, I think. There's
Yes.
still some open.
We all have good friends.
That's joking.
Listen to your friends. If you're at the bar and you're enjoying yourself, anytime a friend comes up and says, so, maybe it's getting a little late, he's trying to say, you're acting like an asshole. Go to bed. Listen to your friends.
Yes. So if someone tells you it's enough, then listen to this. If security comes and say it's enough, you should leave immediately.
Oh, yes. When security tells you it's enough, it's enough. Don't argue.
Because there's a third stage. There's even other securities in the CCH. It's the CCH owned securities. And we have, I told you before, a good partnership, good reputation. They trust us, our fandom, that we have an own security to keep together what has needed to be kept together and to obey the rules. Because other conventions have external security. But if we hire external security, by the way, it's damn expensive, so the tickets would rise in price. So we are doing it our own, and they trust us that our fandom is nice enough to handle it on our own. And only if we can not handle this, they get in action. And okay, I don't want to talk about downhill, but please know your limits. Last year we had this problem that we didn't have enough space to store all the alcoholic corpses, and we
I'm
promised.
not making that up.
Yeah, because the ambulance does not take them.
Yeah.
Is he still living? Yes, so then it's not an emergency. If he stops breathing, call us again. And the taxis say, I don't transport drunk people, sorry. And if you say go to the hotel, they cannot go. Wow. So you have lying around people, and we promise the CCH this year that we don't do this again.
Yes.
So this is really serious. If someone fucks up with the alcoholic rule this year, it was the first fair convention, and
It will only take one person to cause the CCH to say, Eurofurence, now you must hire outside security, then your ticket prices will double.
really.
Don't be that one person.
Okay, that was the serious thing. I think you like the alcoholic-free wine.
It's actually,
You can drink 100 liters. It
it
really
does.
has effect.
It tastes great.
You have to go to the toilet. But
Actually, surprised. Well, that's right through that door.
we have exits there, and there, and there. So please use it.
Lots of bathrooms, but all there are trees.
Yeah. How to
interact.
talking about bathrooms, huh? How to interact.
Well, hopefully not them. That's creepy. Don't do that. Yeah, for example, if I'm in the bathroom, that's not the time to ask me for a photo. Wait, could you please? Why do I spend it? May I say, every rule, somebody made it necessary? Moving on.
Can I have a selfie then?
Yeah.
Okay. How to interact, the etiquette to fursuiters. I think this is your special topic.
This is my chance to ask, I won't see you make some noise. If this is your first time actually being around fursuiters and interacting, let me hear. Great. We need to teach you the etiquette of being around fursuiters. There is a particular etiquette to dealing with fursuiters. We're going to need have you got one? I happen to see a fursuiter. Isn't that an amazing coincidence that there happened to be a fursuiter sitting right in the front row? Oh, it's a bird. Hello, birds. I like birds.
So we have Paula.
Coda.
Hey, Paula, thank you for being here.
Now,
Should we drink for Cola? Because
we'll drink for Coda because you
not
can't.
able?
Well, I don't know if this was fitting to speak.
Sure.
I don't know, are you sure? I will warn you, the bottle is wet. Does it matter? In that case, let me top myself off.
It's alcohol free.
Doesn't matter. But okay, here, you make it. Okay. I'm living vicariously through this bird. Look, a fursuiter lying very still.
Oh.
I found this fursuiter lying still. Let's get a picture of him. He's so cute. This is when I come up and I say, is everything okay? That's good. That's a yes. Yes, that's, which finger is that? Okay, that was the right finger, not this one. Okay. So he's fine.
Yeah.
You need help up. You need help getting up.
It
No?
was the special
Okay.
target brand, maybe.
What?
Just rereading its alcoholic because
Well, birds are.
check. I want to.
But they got the hollow bones and everything. It doesn't take a lot.
Okay, talking about present. So,
Can we demonstrate CPR? Are we ready?
not yet because all the blood. So,
Okay.
so please come up again. We have this lying on the floor later on. But etiquette to fursuiters. There are some rules. I don't know if I have it in the slides. Yeah. Don't pull on everything on a fursuiter. Not the tail and not the fur
Because it won't grow back.
yeah, that's the.
There's this tendency, when we see something cute, we want to pet it. And I see people, they'll take the fingernails and they'll go, oh, you're so cute. If any fur leaves on your fingers, it won't grow back. This is not a costume. This is a work of art. It is artwork that you wear. And I'll bet Coda's a work of art under that too. I'm just guessing. Hey, at my age of taking me, you get it, okay? Damn this thing, I can't whisper anymore. So, you do not want to go up to this work of art and mistreat it. If I want to touch the suit, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check and make sure that that nice syrupy waffles that I had at breakfast, I don't still have syrup all over my hands or other things on my hands.
Well, you reflect on the currywurst incident.
Oh, the currywurst incident, yes.
I think-
Why? Every rule, somebody made it necessary. You can ask him about the currywurst incident.
Oh, I have currywurst, can I touch you?
Yeah. So, I want to maybe hug this fursuit. I'm gonna, oh, Calder, may I have a hug? Okay, turn to face the people so they can see that gesture. Yes, this is, yes, you may hug me. Open arms, come and hug me. And that is permission, so I can come up and I can hug Calder, and I'm not going to squeeze his ribs and pick him up and spin him around because that's just dumb. Don't do that. You can hurt people. We don't want people getting hurt. Made sure I didn't have currywurst or syrup or other things on my hands because cleaning these feathers here can take a lot of work. Sometimes may not be possible. So, suppose, Calder, you've been in fursuit for a long time, you're very sweaty, you're tired, you need to get away, and here comes this idiot. Can I have a hug? This, or this, something like this. This is not personal. This is not personal. This is not, I don't like you. This is, you don't want to hug me right now. I am drenched in sweat, or I really have to go to the bathroom and don't want anyone squeezing me. That's what this means. Don't take it personally. This means we'll talk later. But then what was that other gesture you made? This one. This is a universal sign from fursuiters that I am getting overheated. If they do this, when you try to talk to them and they do this, they're saying, look, let's do this another time. I'm getting ready to lose consciousness. Because of that, fursuiters always get priority on the lifts. If he's trying to get it, there's a big queue to get onto the lifts, let the fursuiter go first.
It shouldn't be that way, but that's an international rule. So, former years in Eurofurence, where the hotel was directly in the convention center, it was a very important room because the elevators broke and the floor. So, even if your hotel, if it's not the convention center, in your hotel, if you see suitors coming up, so please let them enter first elevator. Always.
Now, if you should see a fursuiter randomly doing this, that's actually a call for assistance. If you see somebody doing this, what they're trying to say is, I need some help. Can somebody come help me? Come up, don't talk to them, don't touch them. You can talk to them and say, are you okay? Do you need help? They will communicate to you. Many of them don't talk, and they're serious about this. Calder is not squawk at me since he came up here. Do you need help? If there's a nod or something, how can I help you? Don't yell. And what he's telling me is, I need to take off my head. Why didn't he just do it? He's a serious performer. He doesn't want to do this in front. That means, can you help me get somewhere where I can do it? Find a corner, a bathroom, a room that's not being used. Yes, come with me. Yeah, that room over there, that's empty. Let's go in there. When he takes off that head, chances are his face is going to be very red. He's going to be sweating. If he's not sweating, call these guys. That's the first thing to watch for. If you see an overheated fursuiter and they're not soaking wet, call for help. That's a problem. That is the beginning of heat stroke, which can be fatal.
And life-threatening.
We don't want anyone dying here.
And just an addition for the suitor etiquette is one rule which doesn't matter if it's a suitor or not, but especially for suitors, don't touch where you should not touch.
Oh, yes. Okay, at this point, I own
It's also a rule because
someone made it necessary. I have been using the male pronouns. I'm sorry, I'm very old. I apologize if those were incorrect. So is that okay? Okay. So, yeah, it's the 21st century. Let's be sensible. But as Fire Dog pointed out, I don't know who's in here. I don't want to come up and say, oh, you're so cute. You might find out that the male pronouns are not the right ones.
and also counts that sometimes suitors lend their suit to others. It happens. So, Calder, I know him from so many conventions, and I know he is, I don't know, male, and then he suddenly lent, and suddenly there are hooks.
Actually, like I said, every rule is made necessary. I have a friend saw a fursuit that is an old friend of his, and he went up, hey babe, how you doing? That wasn't his friend. There are still repercussions from that. So, do not touch a fursuiter anywhere that could be a problem. If you want to touch the suit, make sure your hands are clean, don't use your fingernails, just like a expensive sports car, use the back of your hand, maybe do that, it's so soft, it's so fluffy, I want to die. Don't grab the head and try to move it around, because it might be firmly attached the way that it sits, you could break his neck. Don't do that. Every rule. Okay.
So we have now...
Oh, nothing. I'll tell you what.
This is an obstacle.
That's an obstacle. Ooh, did you see it? You don't see it. Take a step forward. No, stop. we are going to do my favorite part. It's my favorite part because this is the only time I am able to come up behind a fursuiter and get really close to them and nobody complains. Well, Calder, we're going to do the vision test. Calder, I'm going to come up behind you. I'm going to bring my hands in from the sides. I want you to hold your paw up when you see my hand. Then, I'm going to do from the top and from the bottom. Okay, let's do the sides first. Okay, here I am. So, I'm bringing my hands in now, closer and closer to see where Calder can, okay, you can see this one and this one. Okay, now we're going to go top and bottom. Oh, you're tall, let's try this. Okay, all right.
Next time we need a smaller circle.
Yeah, smaller circle, bring your hand, okay, you can see the, okay, that's it. So, imagine a box this big, that is all that Calder can see. Can you see the chair in front of you? No. If that is it, can you see the chair now? Good.
Anyone has been at a moose grab? Yeah, chair.
If a fursuiter is happily walking along and there is anything in front, you can say, stop, stop, look down. I say this all the time to fursuiters. You know, if I know their name, if not, hey bird, look down. It doesn't matter if they've already seen it. They would much prefer that you remind them something is in front of them than sit there shyly and say, oh, should I say something? If there's a chair, a set of stairs, somebody's backpack, a child. Yes.
They're down there, and I think we are recording, yes? Do we?
So,
I think I went right off the camera. Oh,
Calder wants to be able to make a goal, so make sure he knows the child is there. So yes, it is perfectly acceptable, in fact encouraged, if you see a fursuiter.
Does it get colder?
Colder. Yep. If you see a fursuiter heading toward any obstacle, just ensure they know it's there. Now, if you know the chair is there, and I say, look down, what's it hurt? You say, yeah, I know it's there. He'll just give you a thumbs up or something, or he'll give you a middle finger. I don't know. Yeah, I know it's there.
And there are infant, sorry for that, interrupting, there are infant suitors which have a slight and tighter view field because specialness and I don't know some of the. I know my boyfriend has a suit, he doesn't see anything. So that's the thing. You have a good vision field, but there are better ones and also worse ones. So that's great. Okay.
What else is on the list?
Oh, some talk, some don't. And we talked about the international assignment. You had yes, and hug, and
no, anything.
I need help.
Yes, help.
And Nordic Furcon, we had invented this as a supernode.
A supernode.
Oh, what's that? Okay, that's for super duper node.
This is the supernode. Oh, if anybody, I am known for a stage performance known as Uncle Kage's Story Hour. I tell stories. If you want to know about this, go to Uncle Kage's Story Hour and I'll tell you all.
I think it's available. Okay, so we have how to interact with celebrities and famous people and the dealers.
Okay. Calder is a famous celebrity fursuiter. Yeah.
Take a seat.
Take a seat. Yeah. Calder is here as guest of honor at Fire Dog Con. He is a absolutely famous.
Oh my God, my favorite Calder, which I've already noted down because I see flying children. I will contact you, but it's another different story. Yay, my favorite Calder, yay.
Yeah, that's good.
Can I have a picture? Where's my? Oh, no, it's the wrong phone. Don't move. I have my wrong phone. Sorry. Here. Oh, it says an update. One moment. Is this? No. Okay. It's Microsoft something. Where's my? Oh, I think it works now. I have put in a new film with. Yeah. Oh no, I had to switch the camera, sorry. Oh, it's a movie.
Yeah.
So, hi. Okay. Oh, that wasn't good. Can I have another one? Just let me change the, okay, I think you got
At
it.
this point, don't do that. We call this monopolizing their time. Other people want to talk to Calder, and Calder might want to breathe. You're taking up the time. Don't do that. But the initial approach was good. Hello, oh, you're Calder, you're the guest of honor. May I hug you? May I shake your hand first? Yes, thank you very much. You're very busy, I know, signing autographs and things here, but later on, I would love to have you buy me a drink at the bar, if that's okay. Perfect, thank you very much. That's my stuff. Okay, that's how to approach chair! That is how to approach a celebrity
Thank you.
in a good fashion. Some people consider me a celebrity. I don't consider myself a celebrity, but I have had interesting first contacts with some alien species. I've had this one, which I still don't get. Yeah, is there a spider on me? What? What are you trying to tell me? What?
We will have this on record, please say that.
And here's one. Don't do this. Every rule.
It was the garlic pizza.
The garlic pizza. I didn't know the guy. Jesus. Dude.
Then maybe it was a shower.
By the way, don't kiss a first word. They do shed. Dealers.
The dealers.
The dealers. That's important.
Super duper dealer.
Calder is a dealer at the dealer's room. A famous artist.
I turn around a little bit.
Calder is a famous artist.
Hey, my favorite famous artist. I don't want to disturb you, but I like your artwork so much. It was so great. I have it everywhere at home, in my living room, and in the toilet, and bathroom, and in the garage, and everywhere. And it's so great. And thank you that you answered that fast to me with artwork. And no, I don't. Please keep back because I have to talk to my and something. And can you do another thing? But I don't have money for that. But you can do something free for me, really. And yeah. Well. No, don't have time. It's not my favorite artist.
Calder is in the dealer's room to work, to make money in order to pay the rent. Right? So, if you are in the dealer's room, okay, let's try this another way. Okay, I am now the person talking with Calder. It's like, oh, I really do appreciate your, and then we need the guy with the money to come up. Yeah, bring out 100. I'll show you how this works. Yeah. Okay, so Calder, you are a famous, customer, I'm sorry.
So I have all the money here, but do you want it? And it's not.
That works.
Thank you.
Yep.
Deal done.
Okay.
Get my artwork. Yeah, great. Thank you. Okay, okay.
Now I will get back to talking with Calder. See that? I got out of the way, let Calder do the transaction, and there's little social cues you can give. You say, I don't want to take up your time. I mean, now, if Calder says, that's fine, everything is okay, that's a hint back to me, no, it's all right, I like talking to you. Anything else is piss off. So it's like,
only yes means yes?
Yes. It's like, I don't want to take up your time, so if they say, well, maybe we'll talk later. Thank you very much. Yes, I will piss off now. Okay? So, if you want to talk with a celebrity, just talk with them. Don't go crazy. I know sometimes you lose your breath. Don't walk up and molest them. Don't do that. With the dealers, respect the space. This is their sales space. Don't park yourself in it. There are some dealers actually have little sign language things that they do for other dealers to ask for help. we will not divulge what those things are because they're trying to be polite.
Don't beg for the super note from a dealer.
Oh,
But
if
what-
you're talking with a dealer and another dealer comes up and starts talking with them, they probably have asked for help, so respect them.
Okay, and what you maybe have to know is the dealers also have hard work because they have to register for a table and they have to pay for the table, and so they have to make their work.
Now let's see.
Oh,
Talking about suits, I was about to ask Paul.
so, did we have the question already? I don't know. Is anyone in here suiting for the first time at Eurofurence this year? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, numbers, banana, yes. There are many.
I see where this is
We
going.
don't have summer anymore, but maybe you visit other conventions. In the former years, we had summer Eurofurence. It was a thing.
But maybe you've gone to Furcon in Pittsburgh in July. It is 37 degrees Celsius outside.
Yes, we have followed the super cold, so
Yes.
melting fur piles
Yeah.
and running down the street in the sewer. Okay, so heat exhaustion. We already have talked about it a little bit, but here we have a picture. There are two states of overheating bodies. One is the heat exhaustion, okay, feeling dizzy, yeah, sweating. Sweating is an important sign, but the skin is somehow calm and cold even. Maybe not feeling good. Muscle cramps can be a thing. It's a sign that the body needs some nutrition. But this is nothing that severe. It can get severe. You should always call medics or security in this case for help at the convention. But you can get a cool place, drink water, and maybe take a shower, but some friends should be with you. But the other thing is this heat stroke. That's not the good one of the two ones. You have, if you're still conscious, then headache, no sweating, and that's an emergency sign for the body. If you are overheated, but the body says, I don't have enough water to sweat, the temperature is highly increased, and the pulse is strong, yes, running away, and maybe, unconscious, then that's an emergency sign at all. So if you see the outside of the situation, you cannot call us for help or the medic, take the emergency service.
A piece of advice I like to give the fursuiters, if it's your first time or second or third, if you're new to fursuiting, limit yourself to 15 minutes. Do not spend more than 15 minutes because you have not yet learned the signals that your body is giving you. Once you're an experienced fursuiter, you will be able to recognize the signs. But until you have that experience, stick to 15 minutes. You might be out there feeling fine, and you take the head off after 15 minutes and you realize you're drenched in perspiration, your face is bright red. That's time to stop.
Maybe if you're also the first time students, you haven't found the perfect clothes yet. That's also a thing. So hold on, how many years are you sleeping? 2, 3?
I was telling you to piss off.
Okay, 2 years. So, he's not talking. That was.
Yeah.
So he's more experienced than maybe you. Why not ask other suitors how they do, and maybe they have a hint for you what special clothes you should wear. Or
A little
the pocket
fan.
pants. They're pretty nice.
If you are that new fursuiter, and there is a circumstance where we have to call emergency medical services, I'm sorry, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to come at you with a pair of scissors and they're going to cut you out of the suit. They don't have time to delicately unfasten everything. You're dying. Calder, I am told, cost nearly 3,000 euros. As I said, this is a work of art that is worn. It's bad enough Calder doesn't want me coming near him with a cup of hot chocolate. If we find Calder unconscious, I'm sorry, in order to save Calder's life, this suit must be destroyed. Don't let that happen. Know your limit.
That's why we are doing security and we are doing the medic service, because we know our fandom. We know the special things we have to treat. There's a question, but we don't have a microphone at the audience. Yes? Yes.
And I was like in some city in Hamburg, I remember, and they carried me up from the stair, basically carried me like shell, go running to the
Medics.
person lounge to get me all off because I was like, yeah.
Andres in public. Okay, thank you. But that was this experience. He was shooting for the first time, did it too long, and had a heat stroke, sorry, not heart.
Do you know what one of Amplicon's major expenses is? One of the biggest expenditures for us is?
Fans?
Water.
Water. Expense for water?
Yes. Bottles of water, the water in the tanks, that all costs money. We made a new rule this year.
No.
Typically at Amplicon, anything that's going to require a payment has to be approved by me. We changed that rule. Water is exempt. We spend close to 30,000 euros a year just on water. And as much as I need to spend, I will, rather than have one of these guys get hurt.
Water is expensive, but again, in Germany, the wine is...
I know, wine is cheaper here. So that's what this is, that drop. That was one.
Okay, going to the next, because...
We're running short.
And we don't want to... A universal question, how to meet new people. So. Visit panel. So
Yes.
This panel is...
Well, for new people.
For new people. So.
If you go to all the panels here are themed, they're about things. It's your interest. A panel on avian birds.
Maybe. Or the wine and cheese was
The wine and cheese, which I miss. Damn it. Deutschland.
You're not, yes, you're expelled from this, because afterwards you only have cheese here.
I know. Circles. You might like circles. Go to the circle meet and greet, because you'll be surrounded by people who share your interest.
Visit concerts. There are really nice concerts. I think
Yeah.
they're already prepared for the next thing here. Talk to people. So why not? If you're sitting in your hotel room all the time, it wouldn't happen that you find other people who share your interests. And go to the panels which are meeting your interests. Okay, volunteering is also a good way. I think I have to bring this up here On the Eurofurence website, you have always this point with open positions. If you're interested to help, doesn't matter what, Eurofurence can use any skill you have. Is it technical? Is it security? Is it medic? Is it stage? Is it media, social media, programming? I think most of you are in the IT branch here. Yeah. Just take a look, and there's contact already there written. And someone.
Oh, we're talking about meeting new people. I'm showing the way I do it. Sorry,
Mission accomplished.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, my favorite one. This is not my favorite one. Hamburg. Who got one? Administration? It's pretty much work. People are spending so much work in this Hamburg. Your friends. Can we have a screw?
I beg your pardon? Oh, I thought we were back to meeting new people.
Screw you.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about the convoy, yeah, please take a look. We have, it's not only, I think it's collection piece, but it's also important information on that, by the side how to contact security. But also you have your timetables in there, and a location map that is very helpful if someone talks about the hall 4 or maybe hall X to 5 to 8. You can find it here. You have here find everything about the charity. We're talking a little later on, and and the timetables for all the events coming up. If you don't have yet, install your Eurofurence app, available in the app stores. you always have there your timetables, and you can put favorite events on mark, so you don't miss anyone. If you need, we have an awareness and inclusion team on site. If you need anything which meets that,
Sorry, go on.
the wine is gone. We have a quiet room. If you need to step back a little bit and have some quiet time, so please go up to room X10, and there we have prepared for you some silent corner to calm down a little bit. Yes, of course, there are rooms inside. You should have read it. If not, you have already signed it by buying the badge. So I have you on your tail if something doesn't work. Yeah, too long to read.
Yeah, just read it. You can read it on your own.
There are pictures for those who want to read the content. Please read it. Maps, timetables, combo. Oh, how to get to security. How to notice someone of security. Security.
Yes.
Security? Oh. Ha. So, I like how things come together. So, security. This is my favorite adjutant here. This is my adjutant. For security, how to recognize some guy of security. Not this because it's not usual, but we have the security logo on every one of these ones and big on the back. The name is always written somewhere, so you can talk to the guys directly. And we have the special lanyard. So if you see someone with a lanyard, which is yellow and blue, where's it? Here is it? This are security. So you can approach them, you can ask them things, and even if they're emergency, ask them for help. Anything else I forgot? Oh, we have also security socks this year. Yeah. Do you have security socks at Anticom?
Right back there. We steal each other's ideas all the time. Usually, I'm stealing next, because they do the cool stuff first.
Okay. Security. We have for you in the common book and also on the screens now the security number. Special hint for those who want to survive: save it in your phone, because you don't have the common book with you when you need it. 24 hours available during the con, not after the con. Storage. We offer further fursuit as an overnight fursuit locker service. So if you are living far away in a hotel and you have to clean up the fursuit lounge, you can come to the security office at the night hours and give us your fursuit over the night and we keep it for you. Only fursuits, not your spare tires for winter from your car, not your emotional support chicken, only fursuits in a nice bag, and we got it for you. Not the kitchen, only fursuits, and only overnight. Hydration, we have the water carrier service running around. So you mentioned water is an important thing for suitors. We have a water carrier service. If you see security guys in a blue high-vis vest with a camelback on the back, and you're suiting and you are thirsty, raise your call, approach them, and they give you always fresh water to drink, so you don't have to go always to the fursuit. And important, on the right side of the presentation, you have this health column, which says first aid security and corners. This is our call boxes. The locations are in the call book, on the map. If you see that, you can press the button and get a direct connection to the first aid and security dispatching center, which is always 24 hours available for you, or if you need something for corners. Okay, this is now, if you have a PowerPoint presentation and put it in LibreOffice, then this happens.
Yes, I see.
Maybe there are so-called relaxed dress code events, not sure now, but about the relaxed dress codes, don't overdo it. We need 21 or 22, we give it a little leeway about clothing, but please imagine, the plaza in front of the CCH and the main lobby and area in the CCH are public areas somehow. There are also other conventions running around here. I don't want to talk more on that. No. I think we'll cut the cost. Outside, yes, we have the beach outside of the plaza. This is really nice, and the food trucks, but latest point is 23 or 11 p.m.
Because there are old people trying to sleep in this hotel.
And on retire, because he's not old. Oh, the time is up.
Time is up.
Weapons, if you have props with your weapons, was the shoulder-mounted rocket, the shoulder-mounted rocket launcher.
Every rule.
As, I don't agree with the rocket is no. But it's no rocket now. I think it was a real one.
I don't know, but the trauma remains.
Okay, alcohol we talked about, no limits. No external drinks, no external food. Write your name on your belongings. If you use the travel lodge, please write your name on it.
There is so much stuff that gets turned into the lost and found. We had an artificial leg show up in our lost. How do you forget that? I still can't figure that out. Write your name on stuff so we know how to get it back to you.
By the way, security is also doing the lost and found. And we have boxes of lost and found from the former years. There's also in the app area where you can, if you have lost, no, you cannot lost anything because it's the first in the business. So I'm mistaken. On the next year, if you're losing something, this year and the next year we keep it, but some after years we throw away something. Last year we gave a whole bunch of things to charity.
May I make a recommendation? You have your phone, it has a camera, the phone has a lock screen. Take a picture of your badge, make that your lock screen. So that when this gets turned in to security, they can open the lock screen. Ah, we know exactly who this belongs to.
That's a program, huh?
See, God does have some good ideas.
And
We stole that from Midwest Circus.
everyone is already taking notes.
Yeah.
And we have piles of clothes. I think we'll get rid of them this year because what should we do with all the jackets and I don't know. Charity, talking about charity. Yes, Hamburg, page 16, I think, or yes. This year is the wild animal or the wild Tierschutz Germany. So please go to the charity booth. That's somehow the reason why we are here to collect money. We are collecting money for charity.
Yes. Furries are very serious about charity.
Yes. And at the closing ceremony, you will get the information how much we collected, and every year the number is getting higher and higher, and that's really nice. Okay, champion. Nothing else is important. So, yeah, any serious? We can, I think, spend some minutes for.
We're a little over time, but we can entertain.
No one is aiming with the laser on me so far. So.
Yeah. Again, some serious questions. We don't want to take too much more time, but if you have a question, let's bring the house lights up. So if somebody has a question, we can see. You can raise your hand and shout out questions, but I don't see any hands up. So either we have yes, loudly please. That's a good question. If you bring a thing of water.
Is it water? Yes. Pina colada.
Yeah.
Water is okay.
Yes, you may bring water in. The CCH understands the necessity for water. They're not going to stop you from bringing in water. If you bring this in, they're going to stop you and say, excuse me, you cannot bring that in. Yes? Actually,
To the room.
oh yes, if you buy it to the CCH, you can bring it to other. As far as I know, no one has ever told me no. He's telling us to piss off.
Okay. Repeat the question.
Oh, repeat the question.
If the guy brings a microphone, I think we can go on.
Yeah. And the question is, if you buy food in the CCH, can you bring it to other rooms? As far as I know, yes. Until somebody tells you no. Let's go with that.
Because no means no.
Question, put the microphone in your face. And turn the microphone on. Yeah, thank you.
So coming from Australia, I've brought snacks for my friends, and I know some friends have brought drinks like Coca-Cola or whatever it's called. Is that okay to bring into the CCH as well, even though they're
Please
there?
meet your friends outside in the courtyard. It's beautiful weather. If you brought snacks, that's very, very nice. Let's do it outside, just so there's no misunderstanding.
The food trucks outside belongs to the caterer inside, so that's not the problem. Okay, so can you hurry up? Any?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, no means no. You're going to meet new people. That's great. Maybe you're going to meet the one who isn't the one. Don't push the point. I think you all understand what I'm trying to say. The last thing you want is to get a reputation for being that guy. Because
there are some names that say, oh,
yes,
again,
we actually keep lists. Some of the names on the list span continents.
Not official.
Not official. Not that we've ever looked at each other's lists and said, holy shit, he comes here too? Yes means yes.
Only yes means
yes. And if yes, great. But we want to see you in future years, so please be careful. I believe you understand what I'm saying there.
Yes, I know, but I don't know if using condom.
That's what he meant. Do you know how difficult it is to find an unlubricated condom these days?
Unlubricated condoms?
Unlubricated condoms. At least in my country. Go to Story Hour, you'll find out why. Don't be
Do
stupid.
you know when the story is? No.
Story Hour is, I could look at the schedule.
They should read the comic.
Either
They
read
all
the
know.
comic book, or look at it's 4 o'clock, that is 1600. And
International rule.
international, don't be stupid.
And I have another one.
What's that? Don't be a duck. Do not be a duck. This can be a duck because it is a duck. You cannot be a duck. If you're a duck, security will tell you how much of a duck you are being.
Don't be that.
Don't be that guy. Once again, you're here to have fun. You're here to enjoy yourself. We want you to have happy memories. Let's not do anything that would spoil this remarkable, magical experience for you. Any final questions before we get the hell out of here?
Sorry,
Yes, very loudly.
Sorry, one moment. We have another
Can you
question
bring
here.
more Americans here? Why the hell would you want that?
I think you have to go out.
I think we need to piss off now.
Yes.
Thank you all. Have fun and don't be a duck. Thank you very much. Want me to top off your alcohol-free wine?
I don't want that you disappear now with the bottle.